Hey YouTube, what's up? Bailey here again. Yesterday I posted my very first nail art tutorial and I messed up really badly on that water marble clover. So, redemption day, video number two. We're going to do two new water marble designs. Hopefully we're not going to, I vow. Goat's honor. I am not going to mess up on these two water marble designs. I'm going to do a full nail and I'm also going to do a tip style design as well so that hopefully it'll keep you all coming back because I know that last one was just sad face. So let's get to it. Okay. Hey, adjusted the camera angles again too so that we can kind of see the top of the glass almost. Maybe I can move it closer. Kind of good. Today, the first one we're going to do is a whole nail. And again, I have my kiss nail on my little fancy pants stick here. And I've used again, the Sally Hansen whiteout as my base coat because always use a base coat with your water marble because it's absolutely gross on a naked nail if you do not. So for this one, I'm going to kind of do, I call it the Monarch water marble because I use my black and my orange, my hot tamale orange. These are both Sally Hansen Extreme Wear brand. And I'm going to try and cut the video short today because yesterday it was like 26 minutes long. So I was trying to make a good first impression. And I hope it worked. Okay, so, Walking Dead fans, I hope y'all love me right now. Daryl Dixon. I love you, Daryl. All right, so again, we're going to probe our nail polish here and do our drippy drops. And again, I have like a room temperature water. I've actually let this cup sit overnight. Now, sometimes with black, you'll have to do 2 drops instead of 1 to get that darker color that you want. All right. I'm also going to try to double up my orange as well because I really want a darker color of both to show up really, really great on my white base. And I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm going to have my target starting to spread just a smidge. Please don't fall, camera. Thank you. And again, if your target doesn't spread the way you want, you can always tap the sides of the glass to kind of help the nail polish spread out. And come on, nail polish. And also, I do appreciate any tips or tricks that you guys also have that I probably already know but don't know. And always I like to share things and be really, really public and kind of annoying because that's how everybody is. Okay, so again, like yesterday, hopefully. Now this one, I'm just going to just pull one side to the center. And again, never go from your very outside. Always pull from like the second or third ring in. Because we kind of want that like butterfly wing look. And then when you're happy with it, and I also changed my paper because I noticed it was pretty bright yesterday. So that is what I have, and realized yesterday, don't mind the little blood work taggy, had to go get that done today, sad face. I messed up yesterday because I dropped the camera, so I'm going to take my nail and I'm going to kind of line it up. I'm going to have a Q-tip in my hand. I'm going to line it up with the stripes and marks that I want, and I'm going to dip my nail into the water all the way underneath, blow on the surface to dry the surface polish. And then kind of just twist and curl and turn your Q-tip to collect the dry stuff off the top. It's always good if you have several on hand, because sometimes as you're pulling, there's still some wet stuff and it kind of spreads a little again, so you have to re-blow. Re-blow. And then you just lift your nail out of the water and shake it off. And there is our Monarch orange and black. Now I'm going to set this aside and let it dry, and we're going to go back in with our dotting tool and add a little bit of white dots to kind of make it look like a little flutterby wing. So I'm going to set this aside. That turned out really well. Okay, so this second one, I'm going to get more Q-tips. And my husband absolutely hates me because I keep my nail polish stuff everywhere, especially on my desk. Okay, so now we're going to move on to our tip design. And for that, I prepared this actually last night. I've done a white base coat, and then I have done this light purple. It's actually also a Sally Hansen brand, Smooth and Perfect. It's called Whisper of Purple. And yeah, so that's my base coat, and I'm sorry, my second base coat, because I've done a white underneath this, and I've let it dry overnight so that I don't have anything running. And for the tip part, I have chosen my Sally Hansen Quick Dry, or Insta Dry, sorry, and I have Peachy Breeze Pink and Vigorous Violet, because I thought that they would work really well together. Now, tips are a little more tricky to do. It's easier if you have a dry nail and then tape it off so that you don't have like a run. So I'm going to tape it off with some masking tape as soon as I get my target flowing. And also, I get a lot of questions like, oh, does it matter what kind of nail polish that you use? No, as long as your water is right, your nail polish will spread over the top of the water. It doesn't really matter what brand, except for Crackle. Crackle just kind of disintegrates in the water. I don't know if it's because of what it's made of or whatnot. Gimmer, off the brush. There we go. I'm gonna tap it because it's being dumb. Yeah, so what I've done just now is I was having a problem with it spreading with the tapping. So I will show you. I actually took my tool and just ran it around the outside to help that spread more, which is a good helpy. And I'm just going to do one more pink and one more purple, because I really want this tip to kind of stand out a bit. So for this one, I will grab you again. For this one, now I hope these camera angles are good for everybody, just because yesterday was kind of poopy. So I'm going to just do a back and forth action with this one, because I just want it to kind of be a little abstracty, but a little pretty. I don't know what you want to call it, just a little, you know, artistic. So that is my little fancy back and forth swirl that I have prepared for y'all. And now I'm just going to take a piece of just regular, you know, masking tape over my dry nail, and I'm going to do an angle. So I have just the, make sure your tape is flat on your nail, or that polish will travel up underneath there and make such a mess. So I don't know if you can see it, I have my tip kind of marked off. I'm not going to fully submerge this because I don't want it to get up on the back here. So, again, Q-tips in hand, find what part in the water you want and push the nail underneath. And roll your Q-tip to steal all that dry stuff off the surface. And then gently, gently pull it up and shake it off. Oh my gosh, 10 minutes. Ugh. And we're just going to let that dry with the tape on it slightly. So you don't want to let it dry like all the way or it will kind of peel a little bit because of the layers. So we're going to get rid of our water. Again, my Sally Hansen Extremer whiteout. Just a little dot on my paper. And your dotting tool. And it doesn't really matter with this what size or what gauge of the ball that you use because it's supposed to be abstract. It's fun. It's art. So I'm just going to kind of follow my little black swirls that are on here. And just do like little dots along my black curves that are up here. Just to kind of, you know, it reminds me of a little monarch butterfly. So that just makes it absolutely gorgeous. And actually, I think I'm pretty happy with that. So that is the black and orange monarch water marble design. Yay, no fails. That's a pretty one. Okay, so back to our little tip. I'm going to slowly cross your fingers. Come on. Ta-da! Awesome sauce. Oh, got a little bit of dog hair in there. House ain't complete without dog hair, everybody. Shout out to all you aminal lovers out there. So, there we have our little marbly tip. And now I'm actually going to go in with my Kiss brand stripers. Now I showed you these yesterday with the white. These are the other two that come in the package with it. And I'm going to kind of fancy it up with some black and silver to really make the colors pop on the nail. So now when you're doing stripers, make sure you really clean off that gippy goopy, because if you don't, you're going to have big, ugly stripes. So I've pulled it along the tape line, and then I'm going to, it's so hard to do this with the camera. I'm going to just pull a little swirl down, and I like to do a few of them. A lot of them kind of almost turn out the same, which is almost what you want. You want it to be, you know, I guess we can call this one an elegant nail art. And then from the nail base, I'm also going to come up and kind of just mirror that a little. I'm sorry, I'm probably not even showing you. You know, just to kind of make it fancy. You know, and then I will let that dry a smidgy. And then we go in with our silver. And also, and then you're just going to kind of follow your black just off to the side slightly so that it highlights your black and also gives you a little bling bling. And also it doesn't take away from your little pretty tip that we just made. And there you go. Simple, elegant, pretty. You can also add like jewels or whatnot, and you don't have to do them specifically in these colors. You can do basically whatever kind of color that you want. So yeah, and that's that. So thank you guys again for having so much patience with me. Second video. So again, these are our beautiful little gems that we made today. Please click subscribe, comment below. Let me know if you want to see any specific kind of design. Or if you have any ideas for my face painting. I'm also going to do a few of those tutorials, and any kind of challenges or weird, gross, disgusting, just weird things that you want to see. So thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you next video.